I'm Porky, we're at Highlands and we're on a Kawasaki Ninja racing against 23 AI on the same motorcycle. We're in Assetto Corsa here, which was never meant to have motorcycles, but as it's lights out and away we go, we get racing with them anyways. The modders have done their thing once again, adding motorcycles into the game. Coming into T1 here, very close behind are some other Kawasaki's in the various colors they're available in. That's the best thing about motorcycle racing in my opinion, is how close you can get to your opponents. You have to be super careful. Even hitting the wall a little bit will send your bike spiraling, and the brakes on these are just not great. The handling is fantastic, but I mean, motorcycles aren't exactly renowned for their amazing stopping power, but we're getting around anyways, kind of just basing off whatever the AI is doing. You really don't want to hit the walls. What's happened here? What's happened here? An AI is slowed down there. We are now 11 out of 24. Definitely getting our way up the field. We've got about 2.5 laps to go. Coming through a high-speed section now. You still want to break through here. Otherwise, that'll be straight into the bollards with you. Now it's flat here for a moment, and it is back on the brakes. Got another motorcycle coming side by side. We seem to get overtaken a lot now. I definitely don't have the best pace. Ooh, hitting our opponent there, that would not happen in real life. Thankfully, this isn't real life. Otherwise, I'd have been dead 3 times over by now. And now we're coming onto the straight, which I forgot the name of. Really high speed. Might get overtaken here by the motorcycle behind us. You can hear the wind pick up in your ears. It's truly something. And now we have this motorcycle on our side. Gonna try and catch his slipstream. And now we're catching up to him. It's gonna be a slipstream swapping thing. This straight really is long. Cutting back in front. And now he's gonna be looking to the inside. We're gonna want to brake a bit for this turn. Just a small release, and then put it on the brakes. I'm being a lot more careful than he is on those brakes, because I don't want to have to go into the wall. Our automatic shift is screwing up. That's the thing. I don't have a force feedback wheel. I cannot pitch in on whether or not this is realistic force feedback wise or physics wise, but it feels exhilarating. And now we're coming down here into this extremely fast corner, just making sure to get out of the way of that bike. Putting it on the brakes. There was a bike off track there. There's another one here. Getting around. The AI definitely screw up here. I couldn't really tell you what place we are. I believe we're P11 again, as it says down at the bottom, but sometimes that indicator is wrong on the HUD. Try not to hit the wall here. That's my main priority. Don't screw up. Don't hit the wall. We have more laps of this to go. The last thing we want is having to restart. And now getting overtaken by this green Kawasaki. Trying not to make contact. Get a little bit better of an exit from as far as I can tell. I feel like a bike in front of us just disappeared. I don't know if I'm losing my mind though. Yellow sending it up the inside and almost into the wall. I did get a better exit here though. Would love to go around the inside. Gonna go back down to the inside. Trying to outbrake. Just not getting it done. Just not familiar enough with the course. You know, putting it hard on the brakes, defensive through here. Back onto the street circuit portion. Pretty average looking Scottish or British town. Trying not to hit the wall, trying not to hit our opponent. And we're back up to speed. P14 dropped a few places in that last sector. Let's see if we can make any more improvements on position for this lap. Going onto the brakes here to the inside of this Kawasaki, making contact. Thankfully nothing too large. Got another car right behind us, checking behind. Better exit than this one. Racing right side by side. Almost hitting the wall. In fact, hitting that barrier. Losing a lot of time, a lot of speed. I never claimed to be the best sim racer, but damn it, I'm having fun. Coming now back into this high speed section we know from before to only slightly brake here, only slightly release. And now we're coming back onto the straight. This is my favorite part of the track. Look side, look, see the castle there, see the blue car passing me. Almost hitting the barrier there, not fully paying attention to what we're doing. Even going to a third-person camera. You can see the head glitching a little bit. This is what I mean when I say the game really doesn't want the motorcycles to exist, but they do anyways. Check out the speed. Head banging there is what it is. And now catching back up to this blue Kawasaki. Much more overspeed than them. It's gonna be about flat through here, just taking the inside line. Having a peek through here. I want to brake somewhere up here. There's a bike off of the road, tumbling, falling into the wall, about to hit, oh no, about to hit us. The other car slowed. Oh, had to go off track there, had to go a little bit off-roading, but the blue Kawasaki still remains ahead. Really looking to overtake this one at least. Would love a P15, P14 kind of finish. It's looking unlikely. And it's into the wall with us. And we're about to tumble just like we saw that other one do. That was a pretty rough one. Down to P17. Better lose a couple more places to these pack behind us. Our gearbox is screwing up once again. Jesus Christ, I hate when it does this. That's one of the bigger things holding me back. The automatic gearbox sometimes just does not work. I don't have a shifter. I can't shift. Oh, here comes a motorcycle on our inside. And here comes another one. Down to P21. It has not been a good race for us, guys. We are essentially dead last. As I said, never claimed to be a skilled sim racer. Would love to have some good racing happening though. Love to catch up. If I just make less dumb mistakes, we should be able to. You can see them all in the distance going along all the roads. It's a really cool sight. Gotta say, these are definitely pretty hard to drive. Coming through the high-speed section. Gonna try and take this flat, just barely managing to. The little S section there. More transmission problems. Unfortunately, the nature of my control scheme. Maybe one day I'll be able to afford an actual wheel if you were to like and subscribe, perhaps? And now, I suppose, since we are quite far behind our other group, just take in the speeds, truly. Absolutely beautiful. Getting almost a little bit of airtime there over some of those jumps. Yellow flag up ahead. Don't even want to know what happened. Going towards here. I can see what happened. Yep. You can see all the skid marks on the road. And that poor yellow Kawasaki on the side there. Rest in peace to our boy. That's another position gained. Can't say it was the fairest gain of place, but nothing in life or racing is particularly fair. So now we're just cruising for this last lap. Essentially dead last place. Par for 4 cars that crashed. And now we're coming to the end of the lap soon here. I hope you all enjoyed this race. I know I did, no matter how slow I was. And now, finally, might hit the wall one more time, almost ceremoniously. There it is. Gotta catch up to a couple of the other cycles here. Say hello. Get a good look at this one and his head banging. Truly awesome that this exists in this game. But that's all for today, folks. I'll see you next time.